Yo, it is the grind session, and in 2026, man, it's off with a bang. We are headed to LA. Are you ready? NBA All-Star Weekend, the Players Association as well. Listen, it's going to be a blast. Adidas is going to be in the building, all the big stars, and we're going to have some alumni that's going to stop by and talk with our players as well. Who is it going to be? You have to wait. It's a surprise. Yeah, we're going to have a breakfast of champions. So much behind-the-scenes action and insight that we're going to give you. You don't want to miss 1 second. It's the grind session.
Welcome to the NBA's 2026 All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles, California. This year, the Grind Session, in partnership with the National Basketball Players Association, is proud to present an international high school basketball showcase featuring some of the most elite young athletes from around the globe. Get ready to witness top teams from China, Italy, Canada, and the United States as they compete live in front of passionate basketball enthusiasts, NBA and college scouts, as well as current and former NBA players. This is truly a global event you won't want to miss. Join us from February 12th to 15th at El Camino College in Torrance, California, and experience the energy of the grind.
We've been grinding all our life like Nip, rest in peace, that is for sure. And listen, last time that I checked, the grind session is like that.
My name is Richard Ispers, me in LA. This is the grind session.
All right, they say meet us in LA, and we've been here, man. It's been a great time as well. Welcome into the broadcast, AJ Martin, Cullen Crowder alongside of me. Rich is going to join us a little bit later. We'll be talking with Coach in between quarters and throughout the game. And we have a matchup here, and it's bigger than just a matchup. Prolific Prep, the #1 team in the country, is taking on a team from China who is just, you know, it's one of those experiences where, listen, it's a shock to the system, and, you know, I'm sure they were super excited, still excited about competing against these guys. But most importantly, we're excited about having them as this thing continues to grow on a global stage as far as the grind session is concerned.
I think it's comparable to what you said. It's like 92 Dream Team as far as, you know, guys. I mean, these are kind of like celebrities to these guys. And, I mean, it's just a really cool deal because, I mean, again, it just shows you how basketball can bring you together, and just really, really cool event.
I'm going to get an opportunity to talk with the coach from China after this one's done, talk about their overall experience this weekend. So be on the lookout for that as we move forward. And speaking of as we move forward, man, let's talk about the remainder of this season as well before we get into these lineups, and we'll touch on it. We're starting to get into the conversation of seeding. We got a couple weeks left in the regular season on both the men and women's side. So fans, be on the lookout to see how those potential matchups come into play. I did not realize, I learned today, and maybe you knew, but we got a play-in tournament from the Elevation Conference to play into the main conference here in a couple weeks too.
Yeah, I just got that from Jesse earlier.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
yeah.
I thought we had a weekend off.
All right, yeah, so that's really cool, man. It's, you know, extra work, but cool event.
Exactly. We'll send it over to our PA announcer for the introduction of our starting lineups.
Starting at forward, number 16, Zhang Zhibao. Starting at forward, number 24, Wu Hongyi. Starting at center, number 26, Lu Chung. And starting at shooting guard, number 35, Lee Bowen. The starters for Prolific Prep out of Fort Lauderdale, coached by Ryan Bernardi, are as follows. A 6'4" junior from Savannah, Georgia, number 1, Nasir Anderson. A 6'5" senior from Newmarket, Alabama, number 2, Caleb Holtz. A 6'8" senior from Gilbert, Arizona, number 3, Bruce Branch III. A 6'9" senior, Ohio State commit out of Upper Arlington, Ohio, number 5, Alex Smith. And a 6'9" senior, a Kansas commit, number 25, Davian Atkins. We are ready for basketball.
All right, we're set, ready to roll. The Crew is the home team here at this one, and Guangming is the road team. All right, so here we go. Prolific Prep taking on the team from China here in LA. So I got a question. Does that count as a turnover?
Yeah, it is a good question. I don't know.
That's a Jess question. Jess. Does that count as a turnover? Okay. So first possession here for the Crew. Anderson up top, directing traffic. 5 to go here on the shot clock. Here's Caleb. Holt. Paint touch. Floater that comes up short. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Smith. Yes.
Alex Smith, really, really good catch and shoot guy. Headed to Ohio State.
Travel. Gotta let that thing go off the catch, Coach.
Yeah, here's what'll be really difficult for Guangming is, they're going to feel like they're in fast forward. You know, it's Prolific, obviously one of the better defensive teams, maybe the best defensive team in the country, and they speed you up.
Bruce Branch, the third, that rattles in and out. Smith with an offensive rebound. Back to Bruce. Lob to Atkins. He'll just come down with it. And
yeah, and it's just like the coaches are telling them, just play your game. Don't
play down.
Don't throttle down right now. Right. Just go and dunk that.
Handle your business. Get on out of here.
Davian Atkins to the line. 2 shots.
Davion's getting pretty consistent at the line this year, too. Nice left-handed stroke. Kid's got huge hands. You know, a lot of times you see players have trouble at the free throw line when they've got big hands, but he's pretty consistent.
Just solid man-to-man defense here by the Crew. Early 5-0 lead. Rudy.
Back to him.
Atkins. And shot clock violation.
Great defense that time from Guangming.
Yeah.
Really kept Prolific out of their offense that time. Got a post touch and everything, and good rotation defensively. Now that's a nightmare when you pick your dribble up top.
And Caleb Holt's the one in front guarding you.
Right. Now this kid was really good a couple days ago. Hong Yi. Shoots it well. Probably their best scorer.
Pass up a 3 there. And we got a foul there. 3 shots coming up for Smith, who got tackled for a loss.
A wipeout in the corner there.
Personal foul, Lu Chung. His second. Team second. Sends Alex Smith to the line.
So this is one of 4 games we have for you today. Mode Prep is going to take on DNA.
That'll be a good game.
That'd be a competitive game.
That will be.
The Star Alliance will try to bounce back after tough loss yesterday. They'll take on Anthem Prep and then Academy Central Florida and BV. That'll be an important game.
I love that for our final game. That's probably our best game of the day.
CHN checks in.
And you're kind of seeing it with Prolific right now. I mean, you know, we can be honest. I mean, clearly there's a talent disparity here. You know, Prolific is on an entirely different level, and they would be that way with most American teams. That's not any knock against the Chinese team, but I mean, but you see a little hesitation in Prolific. Guys kind of holding back a little bit.
Yep.
And here's where Guangming will have trouble versus pressure. Prolific Prep, probably the best defensive team in the country.
No doubt about it.
They make everything very difficult. That kid can shoot it too. I know that one's way off. But as far as what we've seen this weekend, he seems to me as one of their best shooters for sure. Speaking of
the other glaring thing too, I think it's been a challenge for and something to get used to for Guangming as they knock down the 3 there, is the speed of the game. That 24-second shot clock. You can tell guys have been gassed all weekend long as the game goes on.
Well, and some of the biggest differences as well, a different type of speed analogy, but, you know, you'll be able to see a guy like Caleb Holt or Rudy or whoever, they just get by guys that much quicker. You know, it's that first step and they're 5 feet by.
Yeah, that back door is there. That ball gets to that rover spot, somebody's got to cut. And Rudy's letting his teammates know too.
Yeah.
And I like that leadership out of him there. This is exactly what he's trying to get the guys to do.
His third.
Holding each other accountable.
Yep. To the line. Shooting 2.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. 1 minute.
When they're going to use their 30. That's fine by me. One less timeout for the next half.
Right.
Did you guys get something written on your Starbucks there? May with love. Man. No. I'll take that. 10-3 our score. What happened last night, Coach? The Star Alliance game.
Yeah.
I got a chance to.
Well, you know, they're obviously without Ispers, but they controlled the majority of that game. And Mode Prep, actually, Ducare kind of took over that game is what happened. Alassane Ducare had a monster night, 22 points, and he was the biggest problem. Yeah. But, you know, Star Alliance is just struggling, finding ways to win. And at times, I hate to say it, but they're finding ways to lose as far as turnovers and things of that nature. Oh, look, we got a poster up here.
Oh.
Uh-oh. They got Bruce wearing number 83. That's don't think I've ever seen that number for basketball.
That's great.
73 with Rodman.
Right.
I think he was marking out the 2.
Yeah.
Now, Bruce's mom is from here, so a lot of family in attendance. Is Caleb Holt.
Caleb Holt for 2.
Throws one down. Good look for 3 as Bruce Branch the third. The rebound. He's in transition.
Now you're starting to see the juice a little bit here from Prolific. And here's another thing, AJ. Think about this. And again, this isn't a knock. There's a big 3 there by Branch. Now, I will say about Branch the third, I totally believe in this kid's talent. Obviously, that's not a bold statement. He's a great talent. But with what I've seen as far as his work ethic, I truly believe he'll be a great college player, great pro. I believe in him just, that way. But what I was going to say is, guys get a little careful as well when you're playing a little lesser competition. I mean, think about it as an adult. Like, man, Bruce, maybe I need to keep talking. Bruce is catching fire here.
Absolutely. Bring in the poster.
Ever since he saw the poster, he hadn't missed.
That's right.
But, you hold back a little bit because when there's a little lesser competition, you fear getting injured a little more. But they're going to be done in about, this will be it.
Yeah, they got a crew waiting to check in here.
They'll probably play the first quarter, and that'll probably be it.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Giambaldi, Herman, Mona, Tembo, and Brayden Woods checked in.
I'll be honest, we've already seen more than I thought we'd probably see from the starters.
Yep. Rudy getting up and throwing one down.
That's one of the more athletic guards in the country. He's as explosive as they come.
And it's going to equal still here. Stop and pop. Stop and pop. Oh, John Body.
Emmanuel Giambaldi for 2.
Have a couple more subs for the crew coming to the table.
Jump ball possession to Prolific.
Now, this is a game you might see Dre McDaniel get 20-plus.
Oh, no doubt.
Because he's going to get a lot of minutes.
Here's McDaniel now with the offensive rebound. Gurgis. Pass fake, drive, layup, +1.
Theo Gurgis. Count the basket.
That's one thing you won't see change from Dre McDaniel. He is going to attack the glass. He's got a high motor. He's a high motor defender, high motor rebounder. That's all he knows.
And now Bruce checks out. Now listen.
Gurgis to the line, shooting 2.
We talk about the crew's reserves and playing them. It's not like there's a huge drop off. They're still great players.
Dre McDaniel, number 2 player in the freshman class.
Yeah.
Uvo is probably going to be a top 10 kid.
Yep.
Shooting 1. Giambaldi. No money.
Uvo probably gets a piece of that one.
McDaniel.
Now, once again, like McDaniel there, and I think about Tristan Edwards as well. In a year or two, they don't miss any of those. They're missing those now. It's just because they're not as comfortable.
I want to know what Coach's insight going to be after this quarter. Looking forward to that.
So it'll be 14.
Even so, I'm not arguing with anybody in a 30-3 game.
Yeah. We'll save that for later.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's fine.
She was confident, though.
Yeah.
Confidently wrong.
Hey.
Arizona Info. Ruben.
Shoot it.
That's right.
Shoot it before they guard you. That's what I'd be thinking.
And that'll do it for the first quarter.
1 quarter in the books.
All right, we're going to send it over to Richard for some insight. This is the grind session.
You go sideline to sideline, we got to shrink it and make it smaller for gaps, all right? So meaning my rule used to be I like to keep everything to the side and keep it and weak it. And what that means is we're going to keep it in their weak hand. They let it go to both hands, but they got great athletes to where they want to shrink the floor, meaning make it hard on it and make it there's not a lot of gaps. So meaning when they're going full court, you're going to follow me a little bit. They're stunting it and then I'm back. So basically, if a guy goes long, their guys are kind of like waiting in the wind, just waiting to go if they're going to run and jump. But what they do a great job of is they do shrink the floor, meaning there's not a lot of driving gaps in the half court and the full court. They put a lot of pressure on you, getting it across half court with maybe about 16, 17 seconds to run offense. So then they're shrinking it even more, putting a lot of pressure on a run offense. Back to you guys.
Good point, Coach. Prolific Prep probably the best at that in the country as far as shrinking the floor, not allowing driving lanes. We've had games to where it didn't feel like that. I mean, and these are against solid teams. I can't remember specifically, but games where teams didn't even look like they could get inside the three-point line.
Right.
I mean, when it's that type of ball pressure and that type of length, man, very difficult.
All right, on to the second quarter. First possession for Guangming. This little kid is shifty, man. Oh, I jinxed him. Broadcaster jinxed him. My bad.
Well, and when you're driving like that, a loose ball happens because you're thinking about that. You're thinking about Uvo coming from behind to reject your shot.
Hey, I'm going to say this out loud because I don't want to forget. I want to get into the conversation of the growth of our league. I know we've had the conversation multiple times, but I always keep in mind every broadcast we got new viewership listening in, and if we have, for the folks in Guangming that are watching these kids and supporting these kids playing, we're super excited for them to be here. Hopefully that translation comes across. And so I think it's a great experience not only for these kids to come over to the States and experience that. Hopefully we get to come their way as well.
Yeah.
And love to see the league grow, the game grow. Got to keep in mind, You know, in China, there's more kids that play basketball than there are people in the United States. I mean, just think about that, how popular the sport is for these kids. So great to see them over here. Great to see them competing. And hopefully they have enjoyed themselves as we've enjoyed having them.
No doubt about it, man. It's just a really, really cool deal, man. I'm just honored to be a part of it.
Oh, get a bucket. Get in there. And Franklin. I'm sorry, McDaniel lose the handle. No look pass. Colton.
I thought they may give it to him.
Need that too.
They should have, yeah.
We need that too.
I'm surprised Ryan didn't tell him to call.
Oh, nice. Put back there.
Yeah, Ubo's going to be special. Again, he's got NBA measurements, you know, already. So at that, you know, 7'6", 7'7" wingspan, scouts are going to like that.
It's been a weekend, folks, with the National Basketball Players Association as well. Had a great breakfast yesterday. It was a long day, but definitely worth it. I think the guys got a lot out of the message from yesterday morning. We had some former players. Joel knocks that one down. But
well, there's nothing that hits home to these guys than former players, NBA guys that have been through it. You know, it means more to them when it comes from guys that have been through the process, that are going to be real with them, and that's the best part about it. You know, like Lethal Shooter, he was very real with the guys. Eddie Curry, very real with them, not sugarcoating things, and that's what they want to hear.
Yep.
There we go.
Knock down three there.
That was Shuyan that time with three.
And I think about this Guangming team. These are memories these guys will live with for the rest of their lives, man. They'll tell their kids about coming over here, competing with some of these guys. John Body couldn't handle it.
I just heard one of the coaches say, "Oh my gosh."
I'm going to get a timeout called here by the crew.
I think Ryan's going to get on him a little bit. I mean, you know, look, they know what the deal is, but he's like, look, guys, you know, continue to just play your game. If you start playing goofy, you do take a chance of getting hurt.
NBA All-Star Weekend is still going on this week while we're here in L.A. as well, so a lot of activities there. I can tell you right now, I didn't see obviously the dunk contest.
Dude, I don't even know who
but
that dude
Jackson
is.
Richardson could
He
win
would
that, win that easily.
No
he could have
doubt.
won that
Did
yesterday.
you see the dunk that won it?
I did not. I
It was
hadn't looked at 1 second of it.
It was like something you'd seen Larry Nance do in the 80s. Like, it was bad. And I'm talking really bad.
Really? Wow.
Let it go.
Have we had some
let it go.
more
I mean,
impressive
it's
in-game dunks already this year than
for
what
sure.
was in the dunk contest?
It's one thing we were talking about yesterday. Look at all the guys that used to want to be in it. You know, Kobe, Vince Carter, Jordan,
Dominique.
They
Yeah, that's a classic.
can't get anybody. They can't get anybody to do
all
it
your
now.
best dunkers wanted to win that. So it's a shame. I mean, the NBA just keeps declining, unfortunately.
It is a shame. They can't. That's the shame. They can't get guys to participate because they're too cool, whatever it may be. Okay, I'm sounding like get off my lawn guy. But still.
Yeah.
But it's true though. I mean, we grew up in the era of, like Richard just said, the Jordan, Vince Carter. Like the stars were doing it. That's the way it should be, and that's why it was what it was.
Let's just shift gears from the NBA over to the college ranks. I've seen DP play yesterday. Not his best performance, not Kansas' best performance. They were going up against a very, very good Iowa State team, but
Iowa State beat them?
yeah.
I haven't checked any scores. I haven't seen anything.
And then you see the success of AJ, things of that nature. Mikal, who had followed up his 45-point performance with a 29 or 28-point performance for Louisville. And you keep track of all these guys, man. But then I started thinking back about some guys that weren't necessarily superstars that have gone on to have – I'm going to go with the name just because prolific playing. Jordan Pope.
Oh,
Jordan
okay,
Pope's
yeah.
had one of –
Yeah.
I've loved following this kid since he played in prolific prep, 4 years?
Yeah.
And now has had a terrific college career.
Well, I remember, I think it was last year I was looking it up. He never averaged under 10 points a game, and, from his freshman year on. So, I mean, think about that as a career. I mean,
we're talking about an undersized guard that can really shoot.
As a kid, not the best athlete,
right?
Not the fastest, didn't have any of the measurables whatsoever, and just willed his way to a great career.
I bring him up as a topic just because the kind of segue into the conversation of development. And, the competition helps you develop as far as the rules and the progressiveness of our league, but also the coaches. There's a lot of great coaches here in this league. And just to see these guys continue to grow and take that, and it translates to the next level. And that's the biggest thing, too, when you talk about development. We see it at the grassroots level. I think that's part of the problem of the grassroots level. There's not enough emphasis on development, and the ones that are trying to get into that space, with some of these trainers, like some of the stuff I see them doing does not translate at all. It's not going to translate at any level.
It's for Instagram clicks.
Yes.
It's for Twitter clicks. It's all that stuff. Wait, I mean, what you're saying just kind of reminds me of watch Prolific Prep warm up.
Yep.
Go watch Prolific Prep practice. Their first 10, 15, 20 minutes is all ball handling. It's all passes. And I'm not talking behind the back passes. I'm talking bounce passes, just directly in front of you. It's just –
I can tell you this right now. The best trainers have the most boring workouts.
Right.
It's nothing entertaining about them. It's
Right.
it's repetition of doing the simple fundamental things that increase your game. And you may have an idea for that particular day. And I love live cones, meaning people who can play real defense, move with people in a workout, 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Those sort of things that teach spacing, hard cuts. Man, listen, I can start preaching on here.
Right. I
I don't think there's enough emphasis on setting real screens.
Yep.
Like not touching the air, but actually making contact. How to set a proper screen. I could go on and on.
Drake McDaniel draws the foul. It's on Luchon, his fourth.
But I do see a space. As many guys, alumni from the grind session that have played in the NBA or still in the NBA, and we're talking 100-plus guys that have made it there. I mean, I see the future of the league coming from the grind session. I'm talking about as far as the face of the league. Obviously, AJ and DP stands out as the forefront, but I feel like there's more to come when it comes to that. Just because I think there's some other stuff that's going on that's not helping kids, you know.
Right.
Disco lights and strobe lights during basketball games, and it's not the answer.
And Richard said they do that at NBA arenas, even. I think he said the Intuit Dome. Is that where the Lakers play? No, that's the Clippers.
Clippers, yep.
Jetian to the line, 2 shots.
What's crazy about this, we were talking about Jordan Pope, and I guess he was there maybe 3 years. There's only 3 players that's ever played all 4 years at Prolific Preps.
I remember
Your
Amadou
point.
So.
AJ, to your point, I think you're going to see a lot of more leagues just being formed, or more added teams just because of the platform you got. Not only just for our men's side, but our women's side also. You got to think how many good women players that we have on our girls' side of the grind session also. So, the platform that we have, you are spot on. But I think public school basketball in 10 years, it'll be so watered down that everybody will be playing on a national level, if you want me to be honest.
That shot comes up short. Gurgis trying to muscle his way to the rim. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. I'm interested to learn more about the area of Guangming as well, man, culturally. Again, super excited to have these guys here. And they're gassed. But they've been playing hard, 3 games, 3 days. Believe they've played, and they've been fun to watch.
You guys think after this summer, Louis Ovie could possibly be a top 5 center in the country? Because I do.
Oh, yeah.
Just off his motor, length.
Louis Uvuo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, that's one that when we were in Napa, there was buzz around it. And now, obviously, that was his first weekend with the crew. But there was buzz around with coaches, with scouts, and they're all, hey, wait till you see this guy. You're like,
well,
okay.
Lewis not only is obviously the measurables and the skill set, but he's displayed a high basketball IQ.
Yeah.
The way he communicates, understands his position, and you could tell this kid is a student of the game.
And high motor.
Yeah, absolutely. And still, I wouldn't necessarily say raw, but you could kind of see there's still a lot more room for improvement that's going to likely happen with him. That's what makes him, in my opinion, such an exciting prospect.
Well, you just saw it right there with the closeout and pop back. He pops back just like he's supposed to do with a long closeout. You don't get a better closeout than that because he's got that 7'7" wingspan. Theo wanted that one. He was calling for it. Shot ready.
Willis with the rebound. Count it if it goes. All right, we'll hear from the coaches coming up here in just a bit. This is Grind Session.
Ryan from Prolific. I'm just glad that your assistants got the memo today and everybody is on cue.
Yeah, when we get back, that staff meeting on Wednesday when we get back is going to be something. Jonathan Garcia, Noah Mazzeo, Orlando Antigua, they all follow Paul Murray's lead, right? Paul just creates this culture of just satire and joking, and that staff meeting is going to be a tough one next week.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Counting down like here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go tell the world.
I'm Richard Icebers. I play for Star Alliance and see you in Los Angeles.
Nasir Anderson. See y'all in LA. Austin Roman. I play for the Academy of Central Florida. I see you in LA.
Y'all, Caleb Holt, and I'll see you on LA. Y'all, Beckham Black, Southeastern Rep, and I'll see you on LA.
Esta es gran session.
Yo, it is the grind session, and in 2026, man, it's off with a bang. We are headed to LA. Are you ready? NBA All-Star Weekend, the Players Association as well. Listen, it's going to be a blast. Adidas is going to be in the building, all the big stars, and we're going to have some alumni that's going to stop by and talk with our players as well. Who's it going to be? You have to wait. It's a surprise. Yeah, we're going to have a breakfast of champions. So much behind-the-scenes action and insight that we're going to give you. You don't want to miss 1 second. It's the grind session.
Welcome to the NBA's 2026 All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles, California. This year, the Grind Session, in partnership with the National Basketball Players Association, is proud to present an international high school basketball showcase featuring some of the most elite young athletes from around the globe. Get ready to witness top teams from China, Italy, Canada, and the United States as they compete live in front of passionate basketball enthusiasts, NBA, and college scouts, as well as current and former NBA players. This is truly a global event you won't want to miss. Join us from February 12th to 15th at El Camino College in Torrance, California, and experience the energy of the grind.
We've been grinding all our life like Nip, rest in peace, that is for sure. And listen, last time that I checked, the grind session is like that.
My name is Richard Ispers. Meet me in LA. This is the grind session.
Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness.
Uh-oh, here you go. Showtime. Oh, man. All right, so we're set, ready to roll here for the third quarter. And 49-9, the Crew leads here in this one.
I like that, bud. I like the lingo. I use bud all the time.
Coming up, we got a matchup between Mode Prep and DNA, and then our third game is going to be Anthem Preps, the Star Lions from Italy. Academy of Central Florida, BV Academy. That's going to be an important game. Have maybe some seeding factors into it, plays into that one as well. We head into the last few weeks of our regular season. Good drive, good shot, doesn't fall there. John Body with the rebound. Here comes the Crew.
Personal foul. John Jalal is first.
Pull up mid-range, that won't go.
Give us the first half numbers real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This first.
Considering I forgot to do that. I'll give them to you here in a minute.
All right.
Here we go. Prolific went 18 of 45 from the field, 6 of 21 from 3, and Guangming 2 of 24 from the field, and they were both threes, 2 of 14 from 3.
Drayden McDaniel for 2.
McDaniel, man, he's going to be special. I mean, again, it's not anything bold. He's number 2. Or some rankings that came out about a month ago had him number 2 in that freshman class. And so, I mean, people know who he is, but if he sticks around with Ryan, Ryan will develop him into a, probably a lottery pick eventually. I mean, obviously that's a long way away, but he's got that potential.
Good pass.
Great pass.
Aaron Onoempo. Lay it up and in.
What do you think is the next step for McDaniel's game?
The shot.
Yep.
Developing the shot, and that's with most young players. Developing that shot, you get a little stronger, your form gets better. And he knows that. I mean, it's,
Good shot. Good looking stroke there.
John
Jabal. That last 3.
Who's been the funniest dude on the grind session this season? I can tell you right now, he's about to check into the game.
Oh, Joel?
That's been the funniest dude I've seen in a while.
Him and Reed from Huntington Expressions, probably 2 of the funniest characters we got in our league for sure.
And that it just makes me think too about somebody like Mokweza. Like that role on the team is invaluable. Like, because when guys stay happy and stay laughing and smiling and things like that, that's important. Rather than negative teams who are down on each other or down when they come out of the game and pouting and stuff like. A guy like Mokweza, not only is he a good player, he's not a Dembona or anything like that, but I'm just saying as far as the morale of your team, that's a very important piece, and I appreciate him for that, and I know his teammates do as well. See, just like right there. He was hanging out at the other end of the court. They said, Joel, down here. He's like, oh.
Gurgis tiptoeing the baseline there, saves it in.
Go to work.
Oh, gosh.
He about hit his head on the backboard there. Hey, that's a good point by Coach Richard there, is that, you know, look how hard he's playing.
Yep.
They're up 61-12, and he's playing this hard. I think he hurt his hand a little bit on the backboard. Go up. There you go.
That rattles off the rim. Queza with the rebound. Here comes the crew. Lewis inside.
And even right there, I know it's simple here, but I love what Uvo does right there. He doesn't get too far away from the rim. He kind of stops his cut at the right time in that window for an easy one. Swats another shot, too, but this time there's a foul, I think, on Moquezo.
His first, team's second. 2 shots.
All right, we know going into championship mode for the grind session. The crew, they'll be on quest for another world championship. What I know Southeastern Prep would look to challenge them, so on and so forth. We got a dark horse for the tournament right now that comes out to you?
I'd say Academy of Central Florida, with the way that they're playing. You know, Marte averages around 18, 19 a game, but they're such a balanced team. And, again, they lead the league in steals. So, I mean, they get after you defensively, and that's part of their identity as a team is their defensive pressure.
We'll see them later today. That game will be their last regular season game. Good pass. Goaltending there. That game will be their last regular season game of the season.
And with Academy of Central Florida, you got Marlon Martinez playing I mean, he's playing out of his mind right now. And when you get guys that are bought in like that and how they defend, a guy like Martinez comes around and it makes you a different type of team.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this kid's nasty. I was just looking, Coach was asking him about his hand just a second ago, so I just started looking at his hands. He has humongous hands.
McDaniel. Woo! Look at that kid go, man. That's
yeah, that little scissor step. He does that a lot, actually. He understands tempo and pace with that step. And with his athleticism, man, he is a high-level prospect. Off glass. Okay. Ona Embo is a score first type guard. I don't mind it.
Sorry.
I would love to see an off the glass alley-oop, though.
Some patience here by the crew.
Yeah, he traveled.
Too many steps.
Now, an instinct there from Okwesa, like on that last play. He was kind of running down the slot on the break. He needs to get out wide right there. Get out wide, you give Onaembo a chance to throw you a lob. Kind of like Jumbati just did, just not a good pass from Burgess. Go score. There you go.
Somebody throwing it down. Kid committed to go to Brown. Super excited for that kid too, man. What a great opportunity.
That's where Dabo's at too. At Brown University.
That's right.
Oh man, I'm just sitting here looking at this from field. Man, somebody I always forget to mention is Mohamed Gay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that dude was so good, and he's turned into a great pro as well. I think that was that same year with Todorovic and all those guys, and Bona. I believe. I could be wrong.
Todorovic, man, what a shooter.
Oh yeah. I still say he's the best I've ever seen, but just pure shooting anyway. Catch and shoot guy.
Personal foul. Prolific. Theo Burgess. His second.
Are y'all texting at the right spot or no? Oh no. Oh.
One more free throw coming up here. And one of two at the line. Lewis with a post touch. Let it go. It'd be good if it goes. It won't. 73-17. We'll be back. This is the grind session.
73-17.
Sorry, still jet lagged out. That's why I grabbed the microphone and turned my wireless on. I got to talk about Louis Ove. So his length is ridiculous. I mean, he's got a 7'4" wingspan. He's able to clog a lot of gaps, but his timing is what's ridiculous. I mean, when you think he's late, he can make up a lot of ground. And you've seen down there a couple times where he had multiple blocks on multiple possessions where he shrinked a part of the floor in a matter of time and was able to contest the shot. So I look forward to watching him this summer, and I think he's going to be a top 5 center when it's all said and done. Back to you all.
Yeah, to piggyback off of Coach Richard right there, Louis Uvo, I've got all his measurables right here. 6'10" without shoes. 7'7" wingspan. Standing reach, 9'3". And he's about 209 pounds right now. So that's that's something he'll improve there. They'll put a little weight on him, get him in a weight program, and those are NBA measurables right there. 9'3", 7'7" wingspan.
That's wild. It's a crazy video game. That's like create your player.
That's what I mean.
Create a player mode right there.
That's NBA measurables. And that pretty much tells you that'll get him into the NBA regardless. Now, he's got the talent, don't get me wrong. But they're measurables, man. That's just, again, we talk about that all the time, the stuff you can't teach.
I ain't gonna travel.
Imagine John Body and Dabo in the weight room together. Those two are gonna. Dabo, that was one thing about that kid. You talk about a warrior.
Yep.
That goes back to when we were in Phoenix for about 3 months. Yeah. We had a gym at the hotel. Him, Dembona, Steph Todorovic. They were in that gym every single morning.
And sometimes even at night.
Right. And not messing around. Like, they were in there for a purpose, and that's just what I always recognized about those guys. They understood their purpose. They understood. Hey, I keep working like this, I can go make generational money. And they have. As far as Bona, anyway. And Steph is hanging around, as far as professionally as well. That's something you kind of forget about Todorovic. That dude was like 6'7". I mean, he was huge. He was huge.
A guy whose size that was a little deceptive for me before the season started was one on this roster, Nasir Anderson. That's a big dude, man.
I knew that's where you were going with that.
Winters Grady was kind of the same way. You see them on the screen, and there's so much size around them. Winters Grady had great size.
He's about 6'5", wasn't he?
Yeah.
The jam from Germany.
That's a pretty good discussion right there. Think about Winters Grady last year. Think about what type of player that he is, what type of shooter that he is, right? And again, this is a compliment as much as anything. At Michigan right now, 2.9 points a game. So, I mean, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that's how hard it is, man. You got a high-level kid like that, goes to a great team, obviously in Michigan, a top team in the country, but it's hard, man. You got to put in your time. And now he'll get there, no doubt about it. They list him at 6'6", actually. I'm looking at it. Yeah, Michigan's actually number 2 in the country. Wow, 24-1 on the year. Holy cow.
See, that surprises him because he doesn't keep track of any team but UK.
No, I don't even keep track of them. Chambati almost catches one there. But Kentucky's made me stop watching. Well, man, we're always working. What am I talking about?
That's your excuse thing. That's your story. You sticking to it.
When you're in a gym and you watch 5 games in a day, it's hard to go home and watch more basketball.
I tell you, even for us, I own a gym back home. Man, I'm literally in a gym 7 days a week.
Right.
Literally. And I wouldn't want it any other way, man.
Right.
You.
Oh, Oh, no doubt, man. I've had every expletive job you can think of, and there's no place like being in the gym, being around this type of environment. That's my passion as well.
McQuaza with that last bucket.
This is going to be fun. We're going to have a new player of the game. You know, usually it's Caleb or it's Bruce or it's Nasir.
I didn't think about that. You're right.
So we're going to have a new player of the game. It's going to be Jumbadi. He's had a great game. Plus 24 efficiency for Emmanuel Jumbadi. He's got 16 points, 8 of 10 from the field, 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Look at him go. Doesn't get anything to go there, but, man, you just see the springy athlete.
Look at Lewis. Look how under control he is. I know there's no demon. Yeah. That looks comfortable.
It really did. I mean, with guys that can't handle it, you can see it within the first dribble, and you can see it in their eyes.
You heard me yell, find the guard.
Yeah, and there was no uncomfortable there from Uvo. There you go, young man.
CHN, Long Yi.
Yeah, it was Long Yi.
Joe McQuaza with the dunk on the other end.
Lewis, bring it up. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know about that. Decision making hasn't made it there yet. Under 3 minutes to play. 2:45 to be exact. Daniel. Oh my gosh. What? What was that? What? I don't even know what to call it. I got to see a replay of that.
Yeah,
I got to see it. Wow. I don't even have words for that one. I'm not one that's left speechless very often. Now, we have some dunk of the year, but this is a finish of the year right here.
Oh, yeah, it's like the John Wall
with
right
the
there.
English on it.
Yeah. Wall did that a few times in his career anyway. Yeah, we need to let these guys just go one-on-one on prolific, see if they can score on them. That'd be entertaining. Everybody clear out, no help, no gap.
You're right. We've seen John Wall pull that off in a Kentucky game.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Kind of a lat pull right there from Uvo. Oh, and then Wall did it several times in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
He did do it at Kentucky a couple times.
Nice three there.
Didn't do it against West Virginia in the Elite Eight. I know that much. You didn't catch that.
Rewind, say it one more time.
He said he didn't do it against West Virginia in the Elite Eight.
That's that Kentucky bitterness still. You got to let it go, man.
Joe Mazzulla.
You got to let it go.
Joe Mazzulla, I think he's going into the Hall of Fame because of that game versus Kentucky. Dwayne Wade became a Hall of Famer because of Kentucky.
So you have –
this is all jokes. But.
You have Wildcat fans and then you have Kentucky fans. This is it's a blue blood Kentucky fan. And
I'll never forgive Dwayne Wade. That literally jump-started his Hall of Fame career. I'm being serious. Marquette against Kentucky in the tournament that year. I think it was against Bogans and that crew. Dwayne Wade literally nearly had a quadruple-double.
Yep.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, I just looked something up on Dwayne Wade just the other day. You know how many free throws he shot in that finals versus the Mavericks? No, that was with Shaq. Yeah, that's when he won one with Shaq. It was like 90. It was third all time. It was like 97 free throws in 7 games or 6 games. I don't remember exactly, but it was something ridiculous.
All right, final 99-27. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up in just a bit. This is the grind session.
Our next game will start in about 15 minutes, featuring load prep from Washington and TNA prep. Again, scheduled for 1:15, but maybe a little early. All right, we'll start at 1:15.
Manuel, 16 and 11, 18 11, I think. Ooh, dust him off, dust him off. How you feel about that performance?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, it feels good to be out playing again. I've been hurt for a little bit. But, yeah, it feels good coming out, getting my flow back.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you're healthy now. So I got to ask you, though, who's the funniest dude on the team?
Well, I want to speak some Chinese.
No. He is the funniest guy on the team, though.
Yes,
hey, but I'm happy for you. Stay healthy. Continue to build, all right?
Yeah.
Player of the game, back to you all.
He doesn't deserve to say one more thing. I'll say it today. Nah, you can't say it. You can't say that. Say that. Thank you, Seth Cohen! I got one thing. Nah. He doesn't deserve it today.